Hello, everyone. It's time for Van Chicagoland Stories, the podcast. I'm your host, Pete Costanis. This is episode 450, season 18. Today's date is July 1st, 2025, and welcome to the show. It's the first day of July. So to my Greek friends, Yasos and Kalomina, which means hello and happy month. Happy first day of the month. That's a tradition that Greeks say that. So I want to throw that in. So on today's program, I'm going to talk about my memories of Tastee-Freez. And also I'll read off a menu from a restaurant called the Round Table Restaurant that was located, I think, in the Edgewater neighborhood on the north side of Chicago. So I'm going to read a menu off of that. This is going to be fun. It's kind of long. But a lot of people still remember that particular place. It was wonderful. Okay. So right now we'll go into a commercial break. And this program is brought to you by New Secret Spray. And it's a deodorant. And this came out in 1979. And I remember this product very well. And when I come back, I'll discuss a little bit about it. Okay. So just sit back and relax. And let's go back to 1979 with the Van Chicagoland Time Machine for the New Secret Spray. Okay. I'll be right back, folks. Thank you.
Charlie? Hand me my secret.
It's right there.
That's old secret.
Old secret? What do you mean, old secret?
I want my new secret.
I mean, you're not going to use the old secret just because you bought a new one.
Charlie.
I thought the old secret was so great.
It is great. Really helps keep me dry, but new secret's even better.
Better? How?
Sprays on dryer. See?
Hey, it is dry.
Yeah, strong, too.
Well, I'll try it.
New secret's still for women. Smell.
Pretty.
Doesn't make me smell like one of the boys.
But as long as it's strong.
Charlie.
Okay, I'll use the old secret.
Old secret?
As long as it's strong.
And empty?
New Dryer Spray Secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
Okay, everyone, I am back. I hope you enjoyed the commercial I keep forgetting, New Secret Spray. Okay. Secret has been around a long, long time. It was launched as the first female deodorant in 1956. It's from the Procter & Gamble company. And they did the research about a decade before. And first it was cream, then spray, then roll-on. And during the 50s and 60s, they featured a woman. Her name was Katie Winters. The actress' name was Ann Starr Roberts, and she discussed about the secret deodorant. And I think you can find them on YouTube if you like, But their slogan became famous for strong enough for a man, made for a woman. And that was introduced in 1972, like that. And then I used to see these commercials all the time. Excuse me. In the 70s. So that, I get notifications, I'm kind of distracted. Pardon me. So I used to watch them all the time, and I remember one commercial that was from Joyce DeWitt, the actress who was on Three's Company. You can find that as well, like that. So it's still around, so they don't advertise it much. So, so it's a good product. It really is. Okay. At the beginning of the program, I mentioned I'm going to talk about my memories of Tastee-Freez. And also read off a menu from the Round Table Restaurant that was located in the Edgewater neighborhood of Chicago. I'll give you the address of that. It's 5721 North Clark Street. Okay. Before I get started, I have a couple things to say. One is my health. So I posted this update yesterday. I went for my fourth chemo session. Everything went well. They took my blood. I got the results for the blood work. Everything is fine. That's good news. My glucose is good, because the chemo raises up the glucose. But it's okay. It's sort of borderline, so I'm going to be careful what I eat because I love sweets. I can't help it. I'm trying. Anyway, then I met my new oncologist. You see, the other one I had retired. He told me that. And now I met the new one, and he's a very nice man. He knows what he's talking about. He has his own YouTube channel. And he explained everything. He talked to my urologist about the bleeding coming out of my penis. It's an infection. So the oncologist prescribed some antibiotics. I will pick those up today. Hopefully they'll be ready. And so I will pick them up today. And then we discussed my chemo. He said, your PSA is still high, but we will continue. This is just a fourth, just a fourth one. We will see about the fifth and the sixth to see if the PSA is dropping. And I said, okay, doctor, that's fine. So he's very caring. I ask him a question, he'll answer anything. So that's good. Then later on, I received the PSA results, and it fell a little bit. It was 127. Now it's 104. So that's good. The good news is it's not going up again. So it's starting to decline little by little. We have to wait till July 21st. That's my fifth one. We'll see if it does fall more. If it doesn't fall or go up, then the other option is Pluvicto. That's another, not a chemo, but it's radiation. We'll see about that. But if it continues to fall, that's great. And then the funny thing is, I posted my updates on, Facebook. Excuse me. On Facebook and Twitter, X, whatever. And I was at Portillo's. I was drinking a Diet Coke, and some people say, oh, you shouldn't drink soda. Ooh, water. Come on. So what? It's just once, I'm sick of water. I really am. Is anyone sick of water? I am. That's what I said before. Just tired. I love it, but that's enough. I need variety in my life. Anyway, and I ordered a hot dog, a jumbo hot dog for a long, long time. It was from Portillo's. Oh, it was delicious. I love it. Mm-hmm. And people ask me if I had the chocolate cake. No, not today. Not that day. No, I wanted to, but just celebrate. But I'll save it for another occasion. And the response from everyone has been tremendous. And I thank you, everyone, for your comments. I appreciate them. This fight is not over yet, folks. So I have to continue. It'll be a while, but I'm heading to the right direction. It looks like that, so that's good. I think I'm going to be okay. And so if I go into remission, which will probably be a few months from now, I hope so, then it'll be over. And then I'll just go for checkups. That's it. I believe I'll take a new medication that's been mentioned. I'll talk about that later. But the ones I take now, I take just one. Yeah, that'll continue like that. Also, I mentioned I might go on a vacation. I haven't been out of this city in years, so because I've been dealing with my health and other issues, and so I planned a trip. I'm hopefully going to fall. I'll reveal where I'm going later on. Down the road. Okay, so I'm excited. I booked the flight. I booked the hotel. I'm all set. Can't wait. Okay, right now we're going to talk about Tastee-Freez. Yeah, I used to love Tastee-Freez. Oh, the memories of that started when I lived in the Ashburn neighborhood in Chicago. There was one located at 81st Street, more like 81st Place. Excuse me, in South Pulaski Road, right near Bogan High School, where I graduated. And I went there before I went to Bogan. I used to ride my bike, also with my brothers and my friends, and kids in the neighborhood. And we used to get. Usually, I get like a vanilla cone or even dipped, not sundaes or anything like that. And so I'll give you a history of Tastee-Freez real quickly. That was founded by two men. First one, his name was Leo S. Marantz, and the other one is Harry Exene. And they were from Dairy Queen. And Marantz invented the soft serve pump and freezer, which enabled the product. Yeah, so that's cool. And then they expanded from the 50s and the 60s, and it was not just in Chicago, but all over the place. Yeah, so, and they were around for a while, and then they started closing, and so there's still a couple left, but they're not called. There's one actual Tastee-Freez in Illinois. It's in Spring Valley, Illinois, I believe. That's the only one, but that's downstate, not in Chicago here. There's a couple Freeze, but they changed it from Tastee-Freez to Freeze, and there's two of them locations. There's one in Berwyn on West 26th Street. There's one in Grace Lake. Okay. And that's called a Freeze. You know where to get the idea from this, so I want to mention this. Last weekend, Marcus Lashak from Channel 9 took his family to the Freeze up in Grace Lake. And I asked him, Marcus, do you think it's a good idea I talk about Tastee-Freez and my memories? He goes, yeah, go for it. Go ahead. All right. So I did. So this is for him. So I hope he's listening after I drop the podcast. Yeah, so I don't know if he ate any ice cream. No idea. I don't know. His family did. I think the kids did. Anyway, so I found an ad. I posted this before. And let's see. So it's an ad from 1981, and it shows coupons. One is old-fashioned sundae or parfait. You get buy two and get one free, or big tea burgers. That's what it's called. Or a banana split. You get buy two and get one free. Let's see. But banana split is just buy one and get one free. Okay. So, not only do they serve ice cream, I mean, they had sundaes and parfaits and all kinds of goodies. So they had cheeseburgers, hot dogs, fish, tacos, french fries, onion rings, a lot of drinks, a lot of milkshakes. So, I never ate the food there. I ate the ice cream. That was the best. That was the big draw for me. Yeah. So I have the locations or here. There were quite a few, and there were a lot in Chicago. So I'm going to read them up very quickly. And if there's one that was near your home when you were growing up, that could be it. There might be some missing, maybe, I don't know. But I'm going to read it off right now. Okay, so here we go. One is at 2815 West Armitage, also 4235 West Armitage. There was one at 44th in California, 5625 West Diversey, 10258 South Ewing, 3346 West Foster Avenue, 6332 West Higgins, two on Kedzie Avenue. One is 3801 North Kedzie. The other one was 8324 South Kedzie. Oh, I'm sorry. There's another one, 33 South Kedzie. Okay. The other one was at 4101 West Lawrence. That's about a block west of Pulaski. The other one was at 2810 West Montrose. That's about California. This is the one I went all the time, 8123 South Pulaski Road. So all the people who went to Bogan or in my neighborhood, they remember that one very well. The other one was 1101 West 51st Street. That's about Loomis, I believe. 3958 West 58th Street. So that's Pulaski. Yeah, I remember that one very well. Also 2725 West 59th Street. That's about California. 2535 West 69th Street. That's about 69th and Western, around there, about a block. 1058 West 87th Street. That's about Racine? No, not Racine. I'm not sure. Between Halston and Racine. And 533 West 119th Street. Okay. The suburban locations, there was one in 51 North Addison Road in Addison, Bartlett in 28 West 526 Lake Street, Berwyn 6621 West 26th Street. That is the Freeze is still there. Clarendon Hills 7110 South Kingery Avenue, Glendale Heights 1452 Bloomingdale Road, Glen Ellen 707 Roosevelt Road, Grayslake at 131 Hawley. That's the one, the Freeze up in Grayslake. Also, I remember this one. I went there once. Yeah, 9348 Roberts Road. Yeah. Maywood, 1200 West Madison. Midlothian, 3228 West 147th Street. North Aurora, 17 South Lincoln Way Drive. Oak Lawn, 10235 South Cicero. You know, I remember the Tastee-Freez in Oak Lawn. Not really. There used to be a Jack in the Box there. I don't know if it's the same place. No, I don't think so. I don't know. There was one in St. Charles, 818 East Main Street. South Holland, 826 East 162nd Street. Westchester, 1945 Manheim Road. And the last one, West Chicago at 130 Fremont Street. Phew. That's a lot. I still miss the place. I really miss it. Okay. All right. Right now, I'm going to play a commercial for Tastee-Freez. This is from 1982, courtesy of Rick Klein from FuzzyMemories.tv. He has the Chicago Classic television with the commercials. He has a great page on, on Facebook. He had a website, but I don't know, it's not up. But you can check his commercials on YouTube. They're all over, and it's cool. It's like a museum. It's awesome. Okay, so here is a commercial from 1982 for Tastee-Freez. When I come back, and when the commercial's over, I'll come back. I will talk about the Round Table Restaurant from the Edgewater neighborhood in Chicago, and I'll read a menu off of that. Okay, so sit back and relax. Let's go back to the early 80s for Tastee-Freez. Thank you.
Tastee-Freez. What a treat. What a meal, because look what's cooking at Tastee-Freez. Big T-burgers and double cheeseburgers with everything. And hot dogs, don't hold the mustard. Piping hot French fries and onion rings, tacos too. And Tastee-Freez sundaes, old-fashioned banana splits, and monster shakes. At Tastee-Freez, it's a lot more than just a meal. It's a good old-fashioned treat. Tastee-Freez.
Okay, everyone, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed the commercial for Tastee-Freez. Love ice cream. I seldom eat ice cream now. I mean, I love it. Last time I had a bowl of ice cream was about a couple weeks ago. Vanilla, just a little bit. I got to watch my sugar intake. I get a lot of people complaining. I'm doing my best. I really am doing my best. Okay. So right now I'm going to talk about the Round Table. I don't know much information about the restaurant. I know who owned it. But first it was the restaurant was located at 5721 North Clark Street. That was in the Edgewater neighborhood. It was owned by a man. His name was Louis Felice. And I think he took over in 1968. The restaurant's been around for about 100 years, for a long time. And he ran it. And he ran it about 40 years. Yeah, he ran it for a long time. So I'm thinking, when did it close? It's been a while. It's a long time. I'm not sure exactly. I'll think of it for a second. He passed away December 15, 2014 in Arizona. He was from Italy, and from what I understand, the restaurant was very good. They had a nice atmosphere, and the interior of the restaurant was dark wood with a Chicago style like that. And let's see what other information I can provide you. So I don't know if it's Edgewater or is it Andersonville. I think it's Andersonville. I'm sorry about that. They had a live piano player. Someone could play the piano. And they had a good dining room, and they had a pool table there, like a bar room like that. So that sounded like a very fun place to dine. Okay, so I have the menu right here, so I'm going to bring it up. Just a moment, please. Here we go. All right. So let's see the host of the round table was Sunnyside 4-9122. So this menu came out probably the 50s and the 60s. So, and it says your host, William A. Jager. So he probably was the owner before Mr. Felice. I assume he is. I don't know. And so the phone number again was SU 4-9122. It's Sunnyside. Okay. So here we go. Let's see what we have here. So they have so they have a la carte, they have luncheons, hot sandwiches, colds, like that. Okay, so I'm going to read off the menu right now. Here we go. Just a moment. Let's get over here. I got to get up close. So they had a complete dinner. This is served from 5 to 10 p.m. Choice of appetizers. They had chopped chicken livers, herring and white sauce, small shrimp cocktail, seafood cocktail, and juices, grapefruit, and tomato. Choice of soup. It had fresh vegetable soup with barley or jelly consomme. Consomme is like French soup. That's not good. They had Yankee pot roast of beef with potatoes, pancakes, breaded veal cutlet with country gravy, served with country gravy, cold sliced turkey and ham with potato salad, genuine calf livers sauteed with bacon or onions, prime rib of beef, broiled African lobster tail with drawn butter, filet or sea perch served with tartar sauce, shrimps a la Creole with steamed rice, fried Long Island scallops with tartar sauce, baked shrimp with garlic butter, chopped beef tenderloin steak with fresh mushroom sauce. Also the same thing with broiled calf sweetbreads. Ooh. Golden brown fried or broiled spring chicken, famous barbecue back ribs with hot sauce, grilled pork chops with applesauce, broiled double lamb chops, aged prime butt steak with broiled mushroom cap, and or on the sides you want extra mushrooms or French fried onion rings, or you want oven brown whipped or French fried potatoes, choice of vegetable, whatever they had. They had pickled beef salad, kidney bean salad or chef's salad bowl, head lettuce salad, choice of extra, French garlic or Thousand Island dressing. Also, they always have extra touch of Rockford. Okay. All right. I'll get to desserts later. So let's see. So sandwiches, they had hot turkey sandwich with gravy, potato, and cranberry sauce. Cold sliced turkey sandwich, sliced turkey on toast, covered with cream gravy, au gratin, French fried potatoes, baked ham and Swiss cheese. Okay, so let's see. So a la carte, probably the same thing. Only, let's see, the appetizers, they're about the same, except there's fruit supreme. Also, large shrimp cocktail or small. They had that. They had onion soup, au gratin, soup du jour, so whatever soup is, what they had for the day. Seafood's the same, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, they had broiled Lake Superior whitefish. They had that. Yeah. Chicken, they had pan-fried battery raised chicken. Round Table's famous Welsh rarebit with toast. Genuine Italian spaghetti or ravioli with meat sauce, Parmesan cheese, served with rolls and butter. Pepper steak and casserole. And barbecue back ribs served with French fried potatoes and coleslaw. Oh, that sounds great. From the broiler, they had the same thing. Let's see. 2 center cut baby pork chops with applesauce. That's the only difference. Grilled pork tenderloin with applesauce. Let's see what else. broiled prime sirloin steak. They had that. Filet mignon with fresh mushrooms, if you want that. Potatoes, they had shoestring, cottage fried, American fried, hash brown, lyonnaise, and French fried. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. For lunches, it was served from 11:30 to 2:30. French fresh vegetable soup with barley, chicken broth, chili, consomme, tomato juice, just like before. Let's see what else is different. Breaded veal cutlet. They had that. Baked homemade meatloaf with mushroom sauce. Chilled tomato stuff with chicken salad. Broiled fresh whitefish. Let's see, anything different. Hot prime rib beef sandwich, au jus. Italian spaghetti with rich meat sauce. And roast round of choice beef with natural gravy. Okay. And served with potatoes like that. Beverages, they had coffee, tea, milk, hot sandwiches, they had broiled steak sandwich, grilled hamburger, grilled fresh ground cheeseburger, rare sirloin of beef sandwich, pork chop sandwich with applesauce, barbecue beef sandwich served with potatoes, hot weather specials, California fruit plate with cottage cheese and sherbet. I think it's a diet plate. Sounds like it. Assorted cold cuts with potato salad, tomato. New Orleans salad bowl with shrimp and lobster with choice of dressing, and Hollywood salad bowl with julienne of chicken, ham, and cheese. Cold sandwiches, they had club sandwich, 2-decker, or you want a 3-decker sandwich. Sliced turkey, open face. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. That's a BLT with potatoes. Tuna fish sandwich, salami sausage, liver sausage, baked ham, and Swiss. These are all sandwiches. Swiss cheese, King Oscar sardine sandwich, if you like sardines, and baked ham sandwich. Now for dessert, they had assorted pies, cheesecake, rice pudding, jello, ice cream, or chocolate or pineapple sundaes. Yeah. Cheeses that had camembert, Linda Kras, Roquefort, or Swiss. Let's see what other desserts they had. No, that's it. Okay. Everything sounded delicious. It really did, So I posted this like a long time ago on my Facebook page, Van Chicagoland. And people remember this place going there. They dined, they loved the food. Had a great atmosphere. It was just wonderful. So that's nice. Okay. So that's it for this program. Phew. That's great. All right, so I'll do a recap of what I talked about. I talked about my memories of Tastee-Freez. I read off the locations that were present, that were there at the time. Also, I talked about the Round Table Restaurant that was located in the Andersonville neighborhood of Chicago. I could have sworn it was Edgewater, but I guess not. Maybe somebody made a mistake. And that was located at, let's see. Where was it located? I forgot where it was located. I think 5721 North Clark Street. Okay. And that was a big menu. It really was. Okay, this podcast will be published later on today, wherever podcasts are available. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Breaker, Overcast, Podbean, Good Pods. Maybe, I believe iHeartRadio. So if you have those apps on your phones or your tablet, just tap on those. You receive a notification if you follow, and you can listen to the previous episodes if you like. Also be on my blog, www.vanchicagoland.blog. It's all listed. You can enter your email. You'll receive a notification. Also be on my YouTube channel. And again, people ask me, where do I find your podcast? Where would I listen to where can I listen your podcast? Where can I listen to it? You can listen on YouTube. Do a search on YouTube. Type in Van Chicagoland Stories or my name, Pete Costanis. You will find it. Click subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. All the episodes are there at your convenience. You can listen to on your tablet, your phone, your desktop, in your car. If you have CarPlay, you can listen on TV. If you stream Spotify, it's there. Also, be sure to my social media accounts, Facebook, X, Reddit, LinkedIn, Threads, Blue Sky, TikTok, and Instagram. They'll have the links. Okay, that was fun. Okay, whew, what a list. Okay, so this is Pico Stash, your host for Van Chicagoland Stories, the podcast. Thank you for joining me. It's going to be a decent day. It's not that hot. It'll be hot this weekend for 4th of July. That holiday I'm not crazy about. It's noisy and it's crowded, but I just want to stay in my nice air-conditioned home and just watch a movie. That's what I do. Maybe Yankee Doodle Dandy. I don't know. Always love that movie. So here's bye-bye for me, and here's a little traveling music from our favorite Chicago legend, Ray Rayner, saying bye-bye-bye. Take care, everyone, and so long.
We have to go. Bye, bye, bye.